Have you ever bought something vintage? Looked for an antique, gone to a thrift store, or maybe received a hand-me-down from an older sibling? How do you distinguish between them? Is something vintage until it's old enough to be antique? Or would you pay more for something vintage than something second-hand at a thrift store? Whether the item is bought at an antique store or gifted as a hand-me-down, they find second use when they might otherwise be thrown away. This simple idea of something you no longer need or want, going to someone who does, is necessary for a sustainable future. But as we need to reduce waste and reuse what we have more and more, the systems that support these practices are increasingly being embraced by industrial and commercial scales. We can use design principles to find new ways to encourage a circular economy. This is ASU. Circular economy is a groundbreaking approach to linear ways of production, which started approximately in tandem with Industrial Revolution. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation is the pioneering institution for circular economy that started quite recently. However, circularity, sustainable development, and design being in service of leaving the world a better place than we found it dates back to the 1960s. In 1971, Victor Papanek wrote, "There are professions more harmful than industrial design, but only a few. Designers are now looking for ways to design products that come from nature and go back to nature without leaving waste behind." Recent developments that question systems at a larger scale, such as circular design and circular economy, propose novel approaches to creating a more sustainable world based on old ways of structuring people's economic and emotional connections with their goods. Circular design aims to transform the entire life cycle of products by extending their use beyond its initial phase. Unlike cradle to cradle, which accepts the transformation of goods into raw materials, one of the goals of circularity is to extend the use of products by enabling maintenance, repair, and reuse, rather than recycling. In recent years, corporations such as Nike, IKEA, and H&M started to embrace a circular economy concept. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation's definition defines circular economy as the principles of designing out waste and pollution, keeping products and materials in use, and regenerating natural systems. Circular economy is on the agendas of companies, non-governmental organizations, and governments as a pressing issue, and strategies to transition to circularity are being sought. We live at present with a largely linear materials economy. Our use of natural resources is characterized by the sequence: take, make, use, and dispose, as materials progress from mine through product and then to landfill. Increasing population, rising affluence, and the limited capacity for the planet to provide resources and absorb waste argue for a transition towards a more circular way of using materials. When products come to the end of their lives, the materials they contain are still there. Therefore, repair, reuse, refurbish, remanufacture, upcycling, and even recycling can be circular economy and circular design strategies. So where you or I might trade hand-me-downs, hit up the thrift shop for that perfect retro find, or refurbish great-grandma's coffee table to suit our house today. Many businesses have also realized the worth of keeping our things in the cycle of use for as long as possible. This means designing systems and products from the start with a view to sustainability. The more that we encourage this sort of circular economy, the better we'll maintain the world we live in. And the longer we'll be able to hold on to the things that we have, so that someday our great-grandkids can upcycle our ugly old furniture into something spectacular. This was ASU. Thanks for watching.